बोलना चालू कर।
नई वाली स्लाइड भेजी होगी, मैंने देख लेना बस।
भाई वो बोल रहा है बोलना चालू कर, है ना, यही बोल रहा है। Hello and welcome back to the Salesforce Hulk channel or any other channel on which we are streaming today. This webinar is powered by Syntexa, and on the show or on the webinar or podcast, whatever you want to call it, because it's a mix of both, we have Vishwajit Srivastav, Vishwajit,
Hi.
who is a CTO at Syntexa as well as a certified technical architect, and I'm Shrey. I'm also known into the community as Salesforce Hulk, and I'm CEO and co-founder at Syntexa as well as at S2 Labs. Today we are here to talk about how you can maximize customer experience with Salesforce, and we are going to talk about that in a different perspective. When I say different perspective, I mean to say in a different era, how this customer experience with Salesforce is different. In 2022, if you would have asked me how is customer experience with Salesforce, then I would have said something completely different. But today, we have evolved so much so quickly that it's absolutely like transformed to another level, and that's exactly what we're going to discuss in this webinar. So stay tight, and in this webinar we also have a demo of the customer experience platform that we have with Salesforce. So if you're interested into knowing how exactly the platform really works, uh, so stay tight and stick to the webinar till the end. And we're going to talk about primarily three things: data, AI, and personalization at the core, while talking about the customer experience. But before moving ahead with the webinar, we would like to showcase you a forward-looking statement, and that forward-looking statement is right over there on the screen. Please read it completely. And so this basically says that please do not make any buying or purchasing decisions based on the information provided over here. It's purely for educational purposes. Uh, if you really want to know more about the platform and its pricing and things related to it, get in touch with an account executive who can help you with the same, or us who can help you guide with the same. But don't rely on the information because this keeps on changing. About Syntexa, Syntexa is a Salesforce Summit consulting partner catering to 14 different industries with clients spread across 20 countries. We specialize into multi-cloud and cross-cloud implementations, and we are an approved ISV partner, App Exchange partner, cloud reseller partner, and Link partner. We also hold partnerships with Google Cloud, AWS, Microsoft ServiceNow, and Nintex. These are the stats. We have a team of 400 people working with us and serving our clients day in, day out. I'm Shrey again, and this is Vishwajit. Today's agenda is going to look something like this. The first thing that we're going to talk about is going to be the customer experience era, how the customer experience era is evolving and has changed has changed drastically or has transformed really from the last 5 years. Then we're going to understand the digital first customer, and then so it's the initial pointers we're going to discuss about how you as an organization need to align yourself in a particular way in order to serve your customers better while providing them the experience that they are asking for or that they deserve, rather than just providing a product or service that they are looking for. So how to transform yourself into that, and then we're going to talk about how Salesforce works as a customer experience platform, and we're going to showcase you a demo in that, and then what all ultimate experiences that different Salesforce clouds can deliver to you. Then we're going to talk about the connected path from data to loyalty. That's a very important one, and how leading brands are using Salesforce to power customer experience for themselves. So let's begin with it. First of all, we need to understand that the the customer has evolved. The customer is not the same. The customer's expectations from your brand is not the same. The customers are not just looking for the product or the service that you are providing. They're also, and it's not an add-on cherry on top of the ice cream scoop that you have bought, right? It's a necessity right now to provide experience to your customers way better than your competitors do, because that's exactly what is going to make a difference for your business. And if you're not focusing on to that, you're losing a lot over there, because that's exactly what their basic expectations are. That's not something that they're going to go lala about having a great experience. That is something that that is a basic necessity that they're expecting from any brand that they are transacting with or that they are purchasing any product or service from. And that's exactly what how the customer has evolved. The number one thing that people are expecting is the personalized experience that they are looking for. And when I say personalized experience, I mean to say hyper personalized experience. They do not want to explain themselves to your support departments, to your sales departments, to your marketing departments, to understand their
Problem again and again.
yeah, I
They
mean,
don't want that. They want the personalized experience, like where they say like I bought this particular product from you and now I'm facing this issue, and they don't want to explain the same thing when they go in the store and say I need a replacement for this, and they're again, "Arey, this was the issue that I was facing and this is what I have bought 3 days back itself only. Can you please provide me the replacement for it?" So they don't want that. So that kind of experience they are looking for. Yeah.
and when we say that they're looking for this hyper personalization personalized experience, they're looking for that across departments of your organization, not just from one department. So even if you've purchased so when they enter into your store, let's say a brick and mortar store that you have out there in the best of the
Cities, yeah.
cities and best of the roads of that particular city, when they enter the store and when they just provide their information to the customer should really know what tier they belong to, how many purchases they have already made, and what level of customer that they are, and accordingly their experience should be personalized. And at the same point of time, if they go back home and then if on their iPad or something they open up your website to purchase something, they really want the experience on that website or that app to be similar to what to what they were expecting as per the personalization that your system should be doing for them. And it's not just about purchasing your product or purchasing your services. It's also about whenever they're reaching out to customer support departments for any challenge or any problem that they're facing, the customer support department should really know about them instead of them explaining about their situation or about the product that they purchased to your customer support department, which is a very tedious task and a very irritating and agitating one for a lot of customers, and the one where you lose the most customers. So yeah. Now let's try to understand what the customer experience era. So when we talk about customer experience era, it includes every interaction that you're having with your customer, be it from the brand's perspective, from the initial awareness of the brand to the post-purchase support that they're getting, and across like all the journeys that they're getting into. At every touch point, they're expecting a great experience, and if you're not focusing on to providing them a great experience, you're losing a lot of business over there, because and that's exactly where the world is headed towards. And if you're not going to do that, there's no chance of you staying over there. And it's also very important to make sure that you are able to retain your customers. Why it's important to retain your customers? Because it's very difficult to acquire new ones, and the cost of acquiring a new customer is also relatively higher than the cost of retaining the existing one. So if you're able to retain your existing customers by providing the best experience to them at every touch point, nothing better than that. And that not just helps you retain the customer, but that also shows in your sales pipeline, and that
Yes.
also increases the revenue that you are earning from, and gives you a competitive advantage over the competitors who are always trying to snatch away from the market share that you already have in your industry. Uh, Here's why maintaining relationships with customers is important. We all know about it, but let's still go through the slides that we have over here. It costs far less to retain than acquire. Of course, we know that. Loyal customers buy more and more often. Of course. And by the way, how many times do you think one has to purchase from your brand in order for you as a business to consider them as a loyal customer in your brand?
Even if they buy one time, I think they got to know about your brand, they got to know about your product offerings, they saw multiple other offerings as well, and from that touch point itself only, they are getting all the notifications. You are constantly
All what I'm asking for is how many times one has to purchase from a brand in order for the brand to consider
consider them.
them as a loyal one.
I think for them to consider them as at least 2 times, like if
I think for me the number is around 3 to 5 times. If someone has purchased, so let's take an example. If you went to a restaurant
yeah.
and you went in there for the very first time, only if you like the experience for the very first time, you're going to head into that restaurant back again. And if you enjoyed your experience second
Second
time,
time.
you're going to make sure that the third time you're taking someone very close to you to that same restaurant.
Yeah. Okay, I relate to it
Recently
now.
that happened,
Yeah,
right?
recently that happened.
And if you're going there for the third time, probably the chances of you going over there for the next 10 times is also sorted already. So the initial 3 experiences that you provide to your customers matters the most in order for them to be
Yes.
converted into your loyal customers.
And basically the 3 positive experiences kind of give the customer tag of like he's now our advocate itself only.
Yes. So,
That's
so
correct.
that's exactly
Yeah.
what we're talking about, right? In the next point, emotional customers stick longer, and there's also one point: your best marketers are already on your list. So when someone is your loyal customer, they are already your marketer.
Yes.
And there's nothing still in the digital era. There is nothing better than the word of mouth marketing or the publicity that can happen from the trusted advisors for the people. So even if someone around us tells us. That this you should visit this particular restaurant, this particular place, we make sure we do that, right? Because that person is saying
Yeah.
it to us. That's exactly what happens, right? And you're tapping into the right markets also, when and into the right communities, into the similar people, right? So your target audience is also very set, so and your marketing cost is not very high.
Yeah. That's true.
So that's what you get. So that's exactly what you can do when you provide great experiences to your customers, and convert them into your loyal brand advocates. Strong relationships drive resilience, of course. Yes, personalization isn't optional; it's expected. This is exactly what I've been telling since the very beginning of this webinar. Personalization and hyper personalization is the core that people are expecting. It's not optional anymore. Your brand, your people, every touch point that customers get into or like go through, or the platform or the technology that you're building should provide a personalized experience. And if it is not providing a personalized experience, in fact, people should hire in the brands or in the companies, people should hire chief personalization officer also. That's what I really think. If you're into any consumer driven
Yes.
business or consumer driven industry, you should hire like a chief personalization officer who makes sure that at every touch point there is a personalized experience that is being given to your customers, and you'll see the change happening, right? That's what it is. So now understanding the new digital first customer, which is or what?
Yeah. So digital first customer is like, these customers are now looking at, they should be having fast, seamless, personalized experiences. Like personalized experiences is very important, but the key thing in that is it needs to be fast. It doesn't be like, it shouldn't be like you are reaching out to them 2 days later. It shouldn't be like that. It should be in real time itself only, so that they are getting the right notifications, they are getting the right experience across the journey itself only, and the consistent experience as well. Whether they are in a store, whether they are in your on your website itself only, or whether they are seeing advertisement from your brand in any of the social media platform or any of the website itself only, it should all be consistent, so that it gives them the right, understanding, like this particular brand is understanding my needs itself only. So this is what exactly what they're looking for. 79% of customers expect consistency, yet 55% feels like they are dealing with separate departments. 56% of the customers say they often have to repeat or re-explain information to different representatives, as we just just discussed. 65% of customers expect companies to adapt to their changing needs, preferences, but 61% says like, most companies treat them as numbers. And 51% of customers say most companies don't use their personal data in the way that benefits them. So these are some of the stats that we have pulled up, and this is kind of defining how the industry is and how important it is for for a brand itself only to have the right customer experience platform, right customer experience journey throughout their life cycle itself only. Then we have what today's customer expect from brands. So we have been already discussing about it. Relevance at every touch point, meaning the information that you have, whether that particular person is into sports or is into some kind of let's say whether he's into sports itself only, whether he's into digital gaming itself only, whether he's into some kind of art itself only. If you have that information, you should be putting it into use. You should be making sure you are utilizing that information and giving them the personalized experience. when they open up your website, when they come to your store itself only, or when they are seeing ads itself only. So that particular information needs to be put into utilization. So that is what they are kind of looking at. And then they are looking for consistency across journeys. We discussed about it. So let's say if particular person, let's say bought something, he got some issues with that particular product, with that service. Now they're reaching back to you. The customer service executives, either online, either in a store, needs to have the same information, and then the marketing team should also have the same information. This particular person bought this item, faced some issues, and now he's coming back to us. So they should be put into a journey where we are reflecting that. We understand that you did not like the experience last time when you purchased from us. So we need to put all of that into perspective. Then we have control over data and privacy. Basically, all the customers want control over what data you are utilizing, how you're utilizing it. I don't want you to utilize that data anymore. They want that. So we need to provide that as well. Then we get recognition beyond transactions. So basically, it should not be transactions itself only. It should not be something like, you're simply saying, hey, thanks for buying from us. Your product will be reaching to you in this 5 days or 3 days itself only. It should not be like that. It should be recognition. You should be giving them certain, kind of rewards for that. Not only the points reward, but rewards like, thanks for being a customer, thanks for purchasing this particular item consistently with us. And then you are giving them, we give you a free item for this. Or if they are doing social engagement with your brand in a positive manner, and you are kind of recognizing that as well. So they are looking for that. If they're raising concerns on social media platform, when they reached out to your support itself only, you need to recognize that they are truly disappointed with the experience. You need to understand that. So that is something that the customers are expecting. And then lastly, the value that the brand has need to align with what they are looking for. If they are in sports, you need to kind of reflect that in the marketing activities, in the journeys that you are running, all of that. So those are the primary things that the customers are expecting in today's era itself only.
Even if you hire a chief personalization officer in your organization and that person is really, really giving their best in order to like build the best personalization journey for your customers at each point, there is still a lot of dependency onto the system and the technology that you're going to build that is going to help that individual provide the best personalized experience. And a lot of time what happens is companies really, really want to give the personalized experience, but their systems, technologies, or the processes that they have onto those old school technologies or the platforms doesn't really allow them to give that amazing personalized experience. And that's exactly where people need to really think about the technology stack or the platforms or the like channels that they're using to be redone or to be changed probably. And that's where a lot of people pull themselves back and think that okay, we are not going to do that, but that's the worst mistake. They think that changing the system, changing the technology, changing the platform is going to cost them a lot of time, energy, and whether that's going to be a success or not, they are not sure about it. So of course there's a risk into doing that, but the bigger risk is to losing the competitive edge into the market and losing onto the business overall. So don't rely on to old school automations to provide a customized personalized experience at every touch point. If the systems are not integrated well with each other, if the data is not flowing seamlessly, and if the automation platform is not so well automated, it cannot really provide the personalized experience or a great customer experience that you're looking for. And that's exactly why Salesforce has created customer experience platform, in which different clouds of it are coming together and helping you as a business or as a brand to provide a unified customer experience. That's exactly what we're going to look into at. So yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. So just to before we dive into that, I want to talk about what are some of the challenges that businesses typically face. We have been discussing them here and there, but here's a summary of it itself only. Like, how do you meet the customer in the right moment itself only? A lot of brands are doing it already, where they are having all of the information in hand, and they are quick about it, they are personalized about it, they are consistent about it, and they're providing the right experience to the customers. But what are the challenges that typically businesses face in not being able to do all of that? So the first thing is the customer data is scattered. So like the POS data, like the in-store or the brick and mortar store data is not connected to the online data, and the experience platform or the customer support platform that the customer executives, customer support executives use is not having the right data. It's all scattered. That is one thing. Then the journey is, kind of not following the right data itself only, and that is true. If the data is not in single place, how the marketing activity can happen? Then personalization comes very late. So that is one thing. And then we have lack of automations, as Shri mentioned. And then the last thing is customer loyalty becomes difficult, because when the businesses are not relying on the real-time data, on the real-time value of it, they are relying on the outdated processes, and the data is syncing 1 day later or 7 days later. So then it doesn't make sense from the loyalty perspective, because your competitors are doing it in real time, but you are not. So that kind of gives us the difference itself only. So connecting with every touch point, we have the CXP platform, customer experience platform. So customer experience platform is not just single platform, it's a bunch of platforms that can help a brand provide the right experience, provide the right,
It's a
things.
suite of different Salesforce products or Salesforce clouds that come together to help you solve one major like goal of your business, that is customer experience.
Yeah,
Am I
that is true.
correct?
That's true. And so, like, it allows you to anticipate, it allows you to do social loyalty and deliver relevance at all of the touch point itself only. So with that, I think I will quickly jump into the demo. So just give me a moment. Meanwhile, I set up a couple of things, and then we can quickly jump into the demo. Just a second. All right, yeah, I think we can go ahead and move to the demo screen. All right, so yeah, this is a particular brand that we have kind of created for the sake of this demo. So again,
We are good at creating brands.
we are good at creating brand. That's true as well. So yeah, the screen that you are seeing is a hypothetical business scenario that we have taken to kind of showcase the demo of how customer experience platform in Salesforce would look like. This is Urban Mode, a particular brand that is into fashion and apparel industry itself only. This is their e-commerce storefront where they have this particular things. They have offer going on as well. I am already logged in as a user, Martin. I will simply go ahead and try to buy a couple of products. Before I do that, I can also see, we have the information, these information about Martin itself only, the loyalty points he has, and his tier itself, and we have his order history as well, and all of that details. So I will quickly jump into it, and I will try to buy one product. Let's say I want to buy this leggings.
Do you really?
I have my wife, I need to buy it. So yeah, I am buying it right now. As you can see, the total order value is 99, but I'm not seeing the promotion that I kind of saw earlier. So what I will do is I will again check what was the promotion. Okay, so the promotion is if I buy over $100, then only I will get a discount. So I will quickly update it. So I have updated the account, and if I go over here, now I can see, yeah, there is this discount which is applied, and I can go ahead and check it out. Check out my cart. So I will provide all the information. Martin 1230. I will go ahead. So the order is placed. So now the order is placed. Now this information will go into our loyalty platform, into our data platform, where we would be utilizing it for our marketing activities, where we will be utilizing it for other activities itself only. But just to showcase how the similar experience would look like from our, just a second, from our, POS itself only. So I just purchased it. If I go and simply go ahead and check the, transactions, whether this particular information is captured or not. So right now, the page that you're seeing is a loyalty platform. As let me refresh the page so that it has the updated information. So this is our loyalty platform, and it is giving us these details about it, like This is Martinez. This is his membership ID, where he got enrolled, whether he's active or not, his enrollment date itself only. Then we have on what tier he is. He's on platinum tier. And then we have the points. He has 2,179 points. As you saw, 2,000 points he already had. And 178 point something points we got from this purchase. So we have now 2,179 points. Then we can see the promotions for which he is eligible, and the and here we can see the transaction journals itself only. I will go into the transaction journals. Then we have loyalty program member badge, which tells us we can give badges to our customers to kind of showcase them they are valued, and to utilize it in our marketing efforts itself only. We can utilize that. I will go into that just in a couple of moments. In transaction journal, we can see this is the recent order that we have received, 178.92 at 9:27. Yep, that's the right order that we have received over here. So we are capturing that. Now the journey is consistent because we are not only capturing it from the online store, but we are also capturing it from POS. So just to showcase how we can capture it from POS, I'm going to utilize this. All right, so this is a POS demo that we have created. So at the POS level, again, we would simply come in and we can simply go ahead and look for our customer, Martin. And let's say I want to buy a particular order. Let's say I just want to again buy one legging itself only. So I can simply go and I can simply purchase it. So the order is purchased and the data would flow into here. Just a moment. Just give it a couple of moments, the data will be flowing in. Again, it's a demo, and it's a, I would say, demo environment itself, and it's not the production environment. So data might flow in a couple of minutes later. But yeah, meanwhile the data is flowing. I will show you how the platform would look like. That this is loyalty platform, and this loyalty platform from Salesforce, we can do all of these things. Again, I will not go very deep into it. If you want to know what are the capabilities, what are the things that we can do with, please subscribe to our channel and go ahead and check out our webinar that we did on loyalty itself only. So yeah, we can run our promotions over here. We can manage games. So we can do gamifications as well, like spin the wheel, scratch card, utilize quizzes itself only. So we can do all of that.
And we're the best team that Salesforce team itself recommends to get your loyalty management
That's
platform done. So don't look for here and there. You know exactly who's the best one to implement your loyalty management platform and implement your loyalty programs as well.
Definitely. Do reach out to us and we will help you out. We are helping a lot of brands across the world itself only. Then we have the capability where we can create promotions, manage games, manage vouchers, manage partners as well if we have, and various processes. So all of that is possible from within this particular platform itself only. And we can manage all of that in a seamless and connected way itself. And then we can create all of these things. Now, let's say we have the data from our POS, from our e-commerce website itself only. We have received the points. Now, we want to utilize the data that we have captured from our ERP platform, that we have captured from social listening. Basically, listening to what particular customer is saying, whether he is, kind of saying something like, I did not like the experience, or whether he is saying, I like the experience, and he's sharing about all of those experiences. We want to capture all of that. We want to create a unified profile. We talked about it. We need to have a unified profile of our customer from across all the touch points. When I say all the touch points, that means all the touch points, not from the in-store, not from the POS or brick and mortar store itself only, but e-commerce. Along with that, the social listening. Along with that, the feedback that they are giving. Along with that, the way they are interacting with our advertisement itself only. We need to capture all of that. We need to put it in just single place and then utilize it. How do we do that? First of all, then comes the customer data platform. So this is the customer data platform. So I will go back to the dashboard just in a while. Give me a moment. So customer data platform, Salesforce call it a data cloud. And so basically Salesforce data cloud is a platform which allows us to kind of bring in data from all different sources in just single place, then unify all of that to create a 360 unified profile of a customer itself only. So we are bringing the data from loyalty itself only. We are bringing the data from social listening. We are bringing the data from Shopify itself only. And then we are creating a data model linking them, like how the sales data, how the loyalty data will fit into our customer data, how social listening data will fit into our customer data itself only. So this is the data that we have mapped. Again, if you want to understand how we did it and what are the capabilities of Data Cloud, please go ahead and check out our webinar on Data Cloud. You will get good information about it. So again, subscribe to our channel and check out our Data Cloud webinar as well. So this is how it would look like. I'm not going into the. I'm utilizing a easy way of representing it, how we are handling it. So this is what we are doing. We have created a unified profile where we have individual data is coming in from all of these places. Then we have loyalty data that we are bringing in, and in that we are bringing the loyalty information. Then we have loyalty tier, all of the information that we are bringing from here and there. Then what we do identity resolution so that we get a single profile of the customer itself only. Like this is the same person, Martin, who came to our store at this particular date, who came to our website at this particular time. This was the email ID he gave, this was the number he gave. So we are capturing all of that information and then unifying it so that we have a clear understanding. This is Martin. He has these two numbers, he has this email ID. He came to our store at this time, he came to our store at that time, and we are capturing all the information. Here we are unifying it, we have the rules. So basically we have 505 customers. So again, from the time of sake, we only created these many, but we are handling more than million, like we are handling tens of millions of customers for our, for our clients itself only. So Data Cloud is able to do all of that. Again, do check out our webinar to get better understanding. So we have a unified profile. Now, once the profile is unified, what does that mean? It means that we will have a unified profile of the individual itself only. So if I have it open, I will simply go ahead and open it. Yeah, I think I have it open. So this is the same Martin, okay? I will refresh it. But the data would be flowing in some time itself only. The latest purchase data, that's what I'm talking about. Okay, just give me a moment. Let me open it up again. I think there is some issue. Give me a moment. I couldn't remember this ID, so I have copy pasted it over here. So let me utilize that. All right, yeah. There was some issue at that time. So we have all of this information. We have his first name, last name, birth date, gender, unified profile. This is all the information that we are showcasing here. There are hundreds of fields that we are capturing, but we are only showcasing these fields here for the sake of this demo. But you can bring in all the type of fields that you want, and then you can showcase them over here. So we have all the order history, like he made this order, he made this order, he made this order, and we have his social activity as well, like the TikTok post and the Instagram post, like how did he kind of, react with it, interact with it. If he's kind of raising issues, we are capturing that as well. Then we have some level of our reports over here showcasing how he is doing in across all of our stores itself only. We have that data, then we can utilize it. This information is showing how much revenue we has kind of generated from it. And then we have the calculated insights. Again, just a second. Again, it's a demo environment, so sometime it happens. Yeah. So this is the calculated insights. Basically, calculated insights is capability where we have kind of utilized certain AI prediction models, certain algorithms to come to a place like how much spend he has done. So like this is not using AI. This is just simply calculations that we are doing. He has total spent this much in our stores. This is his average spending in our stores. These are the total loyalty points of this particular customer when we talk about in US dollar terminology itself only. That means these are not the points itself only, but the value of the points in US dollars. And then we have the online store revenue itself only. So we are capturing all of that information and we are going to utilize it. And we can utilize it in wherever the place is, however we want to utilize, we can do that. Now, if I come to over here, so we can create calculated insights like it, like online store revenue, spent analysis, loyalty points of customers. Again, all of this is configurable. Once we have the data, we can do all sort of things. So we can create calculated insights just by, drag and drop. And if you want to write some logics for it, you can do that as well. So both of the things are possible. Okay, my bad. Yeah, both of the things are possible. So we can do that. Let's say once you have done that, now what you want to do? You want to segment the customers. You want to create segments like, this particular customer is this one, this particular customer is this one. So let's say I have inactive customer segment, I have a store sales segment, birthday segment, celebration segment. So I can create segments that we want to create, and we want to utilize. We can utilize it for our marketing efforts. So we want to, let's say, send out. We want to put our inactive customers in a journey where we are kind of reaching out to them via our marketing tool, which is Marketing Cloud in our scenario, where we are going to reach out to them by email, SMS, by ads as well. We are going to utilize that. So once we have the segment, we can activate it. When I activate it, meaning you can utilize the created segment and you can then send it across to the marketing tool to do actions on top of it. So we can do that. So these are the activations. So like we are activating it in Marketing Cloud, we can do that. And then we can link our ad studio as well from Marketing Cloud and then utilize it. That way we can run our journeys more effectively. Then we have our Marketing Cloud from Salesforce. So this is the Marketing Cloud. So Marketing Cloud is giving us all of these capabilities. I'm just showcasing you one of the capability, like where we can define the journey. So this is the welcome journey. As soon as somebody purchases something, or as soon as, in this scenario, it's welcome journey, it's not the purchase. So as soon as somebody signs up, we would be sending him an email. And then after waiting for 1 day, we will check if he has opened it or not. If he haven't, then we will send him another email. If he has opened it, then we will send him another email, and then we will send him another email. So that way we can define what we want to do. On the first email, we said, hi, welcome to our brand itself only. And then let's say if he have opened it, we will be sending out to him, we have a special offer for our new customers itself only. You get free shipping for all of your orders. So we are sending in that email. Things like that we can schedule, we can link. Right now we are sending email, but it's not limited to that. We can send SMS as well. We can send mobile push notifications as well. We can send WhatsApp messages as well from here itself only. So all of that is possible. Again, it's point and click and drag and drop. I will not go into how we can do that, how Marketing Cloud can be utilized and all of that. For that, again, we have a webinar. Go ahead and check it out. Then, then we can create various email templates according to our need, which can be personalized, hyper-personalized itself only. So this is the personalized email template that we are utilizing and that we are sending out to our customers. So just to showcase, this is how the email would look like. And then with that, we talked about, data privacy and control over data. So customers want that. How do they handle that? So we have preference center from Marketing Cloud itself only. Again, you can create it from wherever you want and utilize it. So over here, I can simply say, don't reach out to me. I no longer wish to receive further publications from you. I can simply update it, and then I will be taken out from the publication list itself only. I would be taken out from the entire marketing journeys itself only. So all of that is possible from, Salesforce and Salesforce Marketing Cloud. Then the last piece that I wanted to kind of highlight is the Tableau piece. Now, you have all the data. You have all the customer touch points. You have captured everything from here and there. Now, you want to put it into use. You are putting into use by Data Cloud, by creating segments, sending out marketing journeys, sending out campaigns and putting them into loyalty, sending them loyalty promotion, all of that. But you want to do more than that. How do you do it? You can create analytics dashboard to get clear visibility how well your brand is doing, how well it's performing. So similar to the scenario, just a second, let it load. Meanwhile, it's loading. I will open it over here. I think I have the dashboard open. I think I didn't have the dashboard open. Yeah, it's now open. So this is how one simple dashboard that we have tried to create to represent how a brand can benefit from it. Again, there are many, many possibilities. So this will kind of show them how the sales are performing across the states. They can simply go over here, like over here we had these many orders from Jonesport, we have these many orders from California, we have these many orders. Then we can see the information at a store level. Then we can see the store sales, how each store is performing for us, how many members are in gold tier, platinum tier, silver tier. Then we can see order timings as well, at what typical time we get the most orders. So things like that we can also capture. If you are capturing all the data, if you are capturing everything, then you can put into use. Then you can see, okay, this is the peak time at which we get the most orders, and we need to work around that so that we have the most staff at that particular time present in our stores to help and guide our customers better. So that is something we can do. Then we have all of these kind of preferences as well, like what typical payment preferences customers have and product performance, and all of those dashboards we can create. Then we have AI. All of the tools that we talked about has AI into it. I am just showcasing AI in analytics because customers love to see AI in analytics itself only, because they don't want to go to their data guy and say, can you please do this? Can you please create this? They want, like, I should be able to do that. I want to know what's happening in my business. So I'm just showcasing that. But all the tools that we talked about, the marketing cloud, the loyalty, the data, have AI built into it. So you don't have to do from scratch itself only. You can simply use AI. For marketing cloud, you can use AI to write email content. You can ask it to write email subject lines itself only for you. In loyalty, you can utilize it to kind of, get this information, get that. I think I will be showing you some of the loyalty piece in that. So all of that is possible. So let's say I'm over here. This is the revenue, let's say analytics that we have captured. So I can see, okay, this is where we are at. We are at the sales of 20K, and our goal was 21K, but we haven't reached that. According to the AI, by 29th, we would be kind of reaching over here. So we have that clarity. And then the AI itself is allowing us to kind of ask questions. So it is giving us some of the things, like say which category had the high revenue. So if I click on it, it will simply show, okay, women's wear had the most revenue, probably from all the testing that we have been doing. So yeah, we can see that. Again, we can now ask any type of questions. If I want to see, which store had the most sales, I can ask that and it will go and fetch that information for me. So all of that is possible. Meanwhile, it's work. It will take some time because it's a demo environment again. So yeah, meanwhile it will work. So I can go in and ask, like, can you please give me a breakdown for this revenue itself only? It is giving me that breakdown. So coincidentally, the breakdown it is giving and that the question that I asked was same. But yeah, here we can see how the breakdown is by brand. So like Prada is giving us the most revenue, and then Urban Threads and Levi's and all of that. So we are capturing all of that. Lastly, this is how you can create your own analytics just by the help of AI. If you can remove me from the screen so that I can show the viewers how it will look. Thanks. So yeah, this is Tableau agent. So Tableau agent, we can simply say like, I want to do this and that. So it will give me some suggestions out of the box. So you can see the suggestions over here. Let's say I want to utilize that, and it will generate the dashboard for me accordingly, all on its own, just by understanding the metadata, just by understanding the data itself only. I don't have to go here and there and do this and that. It will generate it for me right from there. As you can see, I can provide my query as well, or I just simply relate to the query that they provided. So yeah, see, it has given me like bomber jacket has the most sales, and the bomber jacket has the most quantity sold in purchases. So we have that clarity. So we can utilize things like that. And then lastly, I think I would be showing you, yeah, I think for the time's sake, I will not be asking it again, but you can use Agentforce as well to ask questions like, let's say I am feeling a bit overwhelmed, and I have a customer that has come to me and saying, can you please help me out? I'm facing this issue. I will simply open up Agentforce and I will ask, can you please tell me about a customer, Martin Martinez? It will give me all the information. Like, this is Martin Martinez. This is the annual revenue that we have. This is the billing address. These are the details. And then let's say I want to see his order details. I will simply ask, can you please give me the order details? And then it will give me the order details, entire order details of it. And then I can utilize it however I want to. So again, all of that is possible and we can configure it. So with the help of these platforms, with the help of AI, we can do much more and we can provide what we have been talking about, which is the hyper personalization, consistency across all customer journeys, and the access to the customer so that they can control the how you are utilizing their data, how you communicate with them. So all of that is possible with the CXP platform offerings from Salesforce. So yeah, this is the brief demo that I wanted to kind of give you guys.
This was a detailed one.
Yeah, I still feel it's a brief one, but you can, if you want some more
For
details.
you, a
you can-
3-hour demo is also a brief one.
yeah, that is true. Sorry about that. But if you guys need more details, if you guys have some questions, do reach out to us. Do reach out to me. I will definitely help you out and put things in perspective if you have any questions.
All right. So all what he talked about in all of his demo was how you can do the hyper personalization with the help of Salesforce CXP platform. Second, how you can create a consistent experience across all touch points and all experiences that across all touch points for your customers. And the third thing is the data privacy and compliances that you can follow and that you can take care of with the CXP platform. For all of these three things, there's if you go towards a custom customization or custom platform or custom solution, probably will take you years to implement one, and whether that's going to even after that, whether that's going to serve you the purpose that you're like that you want to use it for is going to be a guess. But in this or in here, you just get started with it from day zero and day one, and that's exactly what gives you the competitive edge, and also the reliance and the trust that comes along with Salesforce as a platform and its suite of products, as it's I mean is going to be a great offering overall that's going to help you all do all of that's going to help you increase your customer experience overall to a greater extent. That is exactly what is expected by your customers.
Yeah, and with that, Salesforce has been working steadily and progressively on the customer experience platform offerings that they have. They started off with acquisition of, marketing cloud, and at that time, nobody kind of thought like this is how the market would be, but they have been growing into the space itself only from the CRM. They have grown this much into the customer experience and into different industries as well. This kind of showcase that they are committed towards success. They are committed towards delivering value to their customers itself only. So you can definitely rely on to Salesforce because they are giving updates on every 4 months. So like in a year, they get 3 releases, and they are on the innovative, they are the one of the most innovative companies when it comes to how they utilize the new trends like AI itself only. They have already put it into AI in their processes, into their ecosystem in a way where it actually benefits you. So that is all thanks to Salesforce. So I really like the platform that they have created. So with that, I think we will start discussing what are the customer experience platform that Salesforce kind of is offering. So primarily there are 4 platforms that they are kind of offering. The first one is Data Cloud, Loyalty that we talked about, Marketing Cloud, and Tableau. But it is not limited to that itself only. See, they have various other platforms, various other clouds as well, various other tools as well that can help you and benefit you. The Commerce Cloud is one of the great examples. You might be utilizing that to kind of deliver the right experiences to your customers on the e-commerce storefront itself only. So that is possible. And then we have the Sales Cloud and Service Cloud as well in order to support your customer experience journey. So that is all connected. So as Shrey mentioned, it's a set of it's a suite of products that they are offering. We have picked these 4 because these are the 4 that typically brands use to kind of provide the great customer experience.
And that these are like the combination of these 4 is exactly what is called as customer experience platform. There's no
Yeah.
different platform other than the combination of all of these 4. All right, and then unified data in real time with Data Cloud. So with Data Cloud, you can get real time customer graph activation at scale, zero copy data access. Do you want to discuss it in detail?
I think you guys please go ahead and check out our
Data
webinar.
Cloud.
Yeah. Zero copy data is simply saying we are not copy pasting the data, but we are just kind of linking to that data, and we are able to utilize it. I will not go into detail, but please go ahead and check out our webinar.
Cross-cloud identity solution, and then embedded ethics and governance. This is all what you can take care of with data cloud. Now let's talk about loyalty cloud. What all things you can take care of with loyalty cloud. So you can implement any loyalty strategy in order to, in that loyalty management platform, and you also get the flexibility of building loyalty programs with the flexibility of B2, whether you want to build it for B2B customers or whether you want to build it for B2C customers. You can easily do both over there without much of hassle. And then there are real-time rewards that you can offer to your customers, and then experience-led engagement, and then insight-driven optimization. It gives you analytics, it gives you information about how your loyalty program is performing and what are the key things that you can improve on in order to increase the effectiveness and the efficiency of the loyalty program that you've implemented onto the loyalty management platform. Then comes what customer journeys you can build with the marketing cloud. So of course, there's unified customer profiles, real-time personalization, automated journeys, cross-channel consistency, and data-driven decision making that you can do with all of these three.
Just one thing I would like to highlight in Marketing Cloud, I didn't put focus onto a couple of things which I think could be really beneficial for you. I'm just expecting that you would be going ahead and checking out our webinars on Marketing Cloud and our blogs for that.
We'll add the links in the description.
Yeah, definitely. And along with that, I would like to kind of put two things into focus. So we have Ad Studio as well that allows us to run ads and do reporting on it from Marketing Cloud itself only. So you don't have to go to Meta or Google and run your ads itself only. You can do all of that from just single place. And then we have Personalization Studio, which is kind of, which allows you to provide hyper personalization on your e-commerce website. So basis on the customer preferences, basis on the customer experience, we can define how the homepage would look like for customer A, how it look like for customer B. We can do all of that. So that is all possible with that. And there are many more things. Again, I will not go very deep into it.
Then comes Tableau. With Tableau, you can get the right data at your fingertips without doing much of the hassle and without doing much of the manual labor that you used to do with your data.
As I showed.
And you can take action, like you can make data actionable, right? And then there comes proactive intelligence, which provides you real-time alerts onto the things that you have set onto the platform on the preferred channels that you communicate on, and or that you want the information to be given to you. Then comes trusted insights. What is it?
So we get the trusted insights from it. Basically, what that means is the insights that we are getting is backed by the AI models, backed by your data itself only. So you don't have to feel like, what we are doing in our business is correct or not. And when you get the visual explanations, like in the case of Tableau Pulse, we saw that graph and how it's performing. We can ask why this is happening. So Tableau will kind of help you break it down. This is happening because of these factors itself only. So it gives explanation onto the visual graphs. So you are sure the graph that I saw, and on the basis of which I'm going to take decision, you can rely on it. You can trust it. So that is what trusted insight is. Then we have
cross-cloud integration, which basically allows you to integrate with different clouds, of course, within Salesforce and other than Salesforce as well. And now let's talk about how leading brands use Salesforce to power customer experience. So here's the list of the brands that are already using Salesforce customer experience platform, and we are helping some of them, like Keels, implement their customer experience platform. Which includes, of course, Marketing Cloud, Data Cloud, and loyalty.
Some of the implementation are going on, some of them already done. And with that, you can see they are seeing an increase in how their store sales have increased, how the footfall has increased, and within the short span itself only. So
across their 135 retail outlets that they've got.
We are handling a huge data for them for the transactions that we are getting and for the loyalty that we are running across all the platforms, across all the touch points.
Then there is Mascoma Bank, Adecco Group, Formula One. All of these you want to say?
Yeah, all of these are utilizing the customer experience platform itself only. And they're utilizing some aspects of it. And along with that, they're utilizing some more aspects of it. As I just said, You might be utilizing Commerce Cloud as well. You might be utilizing Service Cloud as well. All of that is possible, and they are utilizing it, and they are benefiting greatly from it.
Greatly. Now let's know and understand how to choose the right implementation partner. Of course, the industry know-how, whether they understand your industry or not, whether they have the certified professionals or not, whether they have the deep technical understanding or not. A lot of time what people do is they just get the consultants who know very well how to speak, who know the industry very well also, but they really do not have the deep technical understanding to actually go in and do the work or do the hard work that is required in order to implement the platform. So make sure you evaluate that as well. Then comes tailored approach for integration, whether they have the capability to do the integration required in whichever direction or whichever way. And then whether they have the strong project leadership team or not. And then commitment beyond go live, all of these things. And you know who the best partner is, right?
Yes.
Already. So don't focus on to these points. Focus on to one name which is written on the top of the slide. Here are some references that we have used to build the what webinar presentation.
Yes.
And now, if you have any questions, we are happy to answer. Shall we? Do we have any questions? No, we do not. All right. We don't have much. Kya?
I didn't get it.
Hi Harsh. Hi Saurav. Hello. Good morning, Tejas. Hi Sean. Oh, that's true to him. Yeah. Let's go down. Hi Akhilesh. Hi Ranga. Nice. Thanks. I don't think we have much questions
Yeah.
over here. All right. Thanks for being onto the show. We enjoyed it thoroughly. Thank you. See you in the next one.
Bye bye.